EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. On the other side, it's the Tennessee head coach. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slide set to get this one going. Off we go from Nashville. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. So here come the Colts, and they are led by Daniel Jones, now age 29, started with the Giants, was having a remarkable comeback season until Greggy tore his Achilles in Week 14 of last year.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll go again here with Kelly. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll send a man in motion left. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
In motion is Warren. Play action now. It's Jones. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. On play action, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. John Franklin Myers in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down.
A 37-yard attempt.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Cam Ward brings the Titans out. Season 2, he was the #1 overall pick in 2025 and started all 17 games for Tennessee a season ago.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Ward. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Over the middle, it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
As the Titans heading back out on offense. And look at the man who's done this for a long time. Colts defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo. Lou in year 2 as Indy's defensive coordinator after a half-dozen years, some very successful, in Cincinnati. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down by DeForest
So,
Buckner.
from 37, here's second down and 6.
Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
Good for a Titans first down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The rookie from Georgia, they're on the tackle. From the 46, here's second and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Slides extra point up and good. And the Titans move out to a 7-3 lead.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Colts heading out, their offensive coordinator, Jim Bob Cooter. Jim Bob, one of the great names, of course, in the NFL. He's been a really good coach, too. Now in Season 4 as the OC in Indianapolis. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
1-yard gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
3 and out.
So after 1, It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim Dike. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Ward. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And this will be incomplete. 3rd and 6. Throwing, Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Pollard, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Ward. And is holding left side by Tate. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Ward. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Another Titans 1st down.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Here's Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Joey Sly on for the field goal.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Colts offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
And in motion, it's Diggs. Now a play fake. Jones out to his right. And he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide. So only a gain of about a yard. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Jones. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Jones. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Collins. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Ward. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Timeout Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. On now, the former Chief and Texan, Tommy Townsend, punting for Tennessee. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Jones now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
And these are the things that just add up. You know, and over the course of the season, Mike, winning teams don't make these critical mistakes. And when you take a look at this defense throughout the course of the regular season, they've just continued to shoot themselves time and time again in the foot. We're going to have another one here. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Again, it's Pollard. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard
So,
line.
the two teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the 49ers. And this is Keenan Allen. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 44 yards, and you can rack it up. It's a touchdown. The Chargers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Now for a game with potential playoff implications in the NFC. The Seahawks visiting South Philly to take on the Eagles at the Link. And it's Sam Darnold. He's going to look to the end zone and find his man, 35-yard touchdown pass. The Seahawks walk it off. They win in overtime. Lastly, after some debate here internally, we've settled on our Impact Player of the Week. It is this man. And this is the MVP from a couple seasons ago, Josh Allen. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Bills get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. With that, time to take a look at the playoff picture here in Week 15. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And 4.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got a man. That's Tate inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Titans first down.
Spears will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
All right, Mike, so down here tight, there's really 2 schools of thought. One, spread them out. Make them defend sideline to sideline, cover every blade of grass, and try to create some holes. The other side of that conversation is pack everybody in tight. We're tougher than you. We're bigger than you, and we're going to knock you back just enough to punch this in for a touchdown.
Sly now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Titans move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Colts 3. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
Play action now. It's Jones. Right side is hauled in by Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Colts
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Here's Jones. After being burnt with the pick on the last drive, this time smartly throwing it away. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. In motion is Warren. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. The Colts about to kick this one away.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. On the give, it's Pollard. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
The Titans sending out their punter. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line.
Complete to Josh Dobbs.
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Infraction, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On play action, it's Jones. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down and 5 yards to go.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It seemed like
like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
In motion is Warren. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up third down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Colts first down.
They go right back to Taylor. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he just about got there. Good yardage on the scramble, but he's going to wind up a yard short of the first down.
A pickup of 10, but it brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. First down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
First down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Running here, it's Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Ward. Moving to his right. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, he gets past the marker.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. See what they have for 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
32.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. Yeah, and he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans move out to a 24-10 lead.
Colts 10. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Josh Downs now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Daniel Jones bringing out the Colts offense. They get set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Jones. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Titans 24, Colts 17.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Titans able to cover it up and secure the football, and they should secure the victory as well. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a handoff to Pollard. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Titans first down.
So It's a win here for the Titans. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.